I like filming from this angle, you know, I've got the wall in the background, that sort of, oh, and a lovely bit of sunset. So basically, when I arrived from the sacred tomb of what is known as the womb, from what I remember, I was a child who was very questionable. When I say questionable, I mean that I believed things that weren't exactly true about the world we live in. So to totally ridicule myself, I'm going to just tell you a couple of things that I thought were how things worked in the world we live in. Okay, so the first one, I'm just gonna lay it down, just gonna lay you the cards in front of you. What I thought that people fell off the earth. Okay, I wouldn't exactly say that I thought that people fell off the earth. I think I wondered why people didn't fall off the earth, because if you think about it, in Australia, it's in the southern hemisphere, so if you were to be a citizen in Australia, to stand there, you would wonder why it would not... Oh my god, why can't I explain the simplicity of things of life? If we were to look at Earth from the moon, I would picture like tiny people standing in Australia, but their heads would be facing down if you think about it, which would then lead me to believe, why aren't they falling off the Earth? Obviously this was before I knew what the term gravity meant. So yeah, long story short, I wondered why people didn't fall off the Earth. There we go. I'm probably speaking too soon here when I say that this is probably the most ridiculous thing that I thought of when I was a child. When you post a letter, yeah, it's all good and well. You put the letter in the letterbox, it falls in the box, and it waits for a mailman to like take it and then take it to a magical place in which it appears at someone's house. All that jazz, yeah. I didn't really know that when I was a kid. I thought that when you put a letter in the letterbox, I thought that when you put it in the box, it somehow, it fell on the head of the person that you were sending it to. So I thought that it went letterbox, falls, but doesn't stop falling until it falls on the recipient's head. So I was speaking to Jack on Skype one time, this was quite a while ago, like a year ago or something, and I was saying how when I was younger, whenever I used to see like black and white footage of like in the olden days or whatever, I used to think that people's visions was what you saw on the screen. Black and white footage, everyone saw in black and white. No, Sam. Obviously that's not true. And then I'm guessing that whenever broadcasting upgraded from black and white to colour, everyone's vision somehow went, oh, such a stupid boy. The funny thing is, when I explained this concept to Jack, he's a Geordie, he agreed with me, so I didn't feel as stupid as I initially should have. When I was younger, I used to go to the park, obviously, as did every other child. You walk in, and then on the left, off the path, there was like a giant sand pit. I didn't even build anything with the sand, I just used to like try and make piles of it. Whenever I used to come across a cigarette bud in a sandbox, I used to bury a cigarette in my sand pile, and then when I left, I assumed that it exploded. I used to think that cigarettes blew up sand. When I was younger, I used to watch James Bond films, but they were on video, VHS, something you don't hear in this world anymore. Before watching a film, I had to pick which film to watch, because there were quite a few James Bonds. Whenever I used to look down at the VHSs, they had like little sticky notes with the film name on it. Me being me, I thought that if you wrote down on a post-it note any film, put it in a video player, I used to think that whatever film you wrote down, that would appear on the TV screen. I thought I'd made or was using an already invented machine that could make you watch any film you wanted if you specified. So basically I made Netflix before anyone else. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for tuning in and listening to the everyday problems that a 6-year-old kid would face in his life. Remember to leave a like on this video, that will make me very happy, and I'll see you soon.